All in line, ready for the start. They're off in the dirt mile. Cody's Wish broke near the back of the pack. Cody's Wish is second last. Senor Buscador is the trailer. Cyberknife is getting going, and here comes Cody's Wish. Cody's Wish in the blue colors, blazing by horses on the far outside. It's Cody's Wish and Cyberknife. Slow down Andy in between horses. They're coming down to the finish. Here's the wire. Oh, the wish has come true. That one's for you, Cody. Cody's Wish has won the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile.
Oh my gosh. It's a story made for Hollywood. It was written right here in Lexington, Kentucky.
They're off in the dirt mile. Cody's Wish came out fine. Skippy long stocking. And Cody's Wish at the back of the pack, his normal running style. And the pace is fast in front of him as National Treasure, the Preakness winner, in front. 3/4 of a length over Skippy long stocking in second. Cody's Wish is coming now. He's beginning to move. He just moved off alongside of Zozo's. Cody's Wish has made his way up into third. And they're into the stretch. And it's National Treasure still there. Here comes Cody's Wish alongside of National Treasure. Cody's Wish takes the lead. Cody's Wish and National Treasure coming down to the line. Fighting back National Treasure. Oh, Cody's Wish. Cody's Wish. I think he won it by a nose on the wire over National Treasure. Thank you, Cody. And thank you, Cody's Wish.
Tottenham start the closing down. Enable, Sea of Glass is still coming. Enable and Sea of Glass. Wow, Enable may have just held on.
Something very special. Two great fillies, but the one on the far side has made history. 6 for Frankie, and Enable becomes the first British trained horse to win 2 arcs.
They're off in the Breeders' Cup turf. Glorious Empire goes immediately to the early lead, and Channel Maker is sent along on the inside, so these two are 1-2 early on, and Enable is right behind them in the lead. Enable's in between horses. Hunting Horn is there on the outside. Meanwhile, Enable at this stage of the race is 7th, and she's 3 lengths off the lead, and High Happy has taken the lead. Hunting Horn is second, and now Frankie Dettori brings Enable to the outside of them, and here she comes. And the 2 fillies are 1-2, Magical and Enable, and they kick on from Saddler's Joy. It's Enable on the outside, Enable and Magical, and they're well clear of the others. Racing Royalty, Enable and Frankie Dettori. The ARC winner is the Breeders' Cup Turf winner too.
Flightline makes it 2, now 3 as they go into the far turn. Flavion Pratt and Flightline are an embarrassing lead. It must be 15 lengths as they turn for home now. And take a good look at this, because you're not going to see this too often, maybe never again. Flightline, 20 lengths clear. Flavion Pratt takes a hold and canters in the TVG Pacific Classic.
They're off. And the 39th Breeders' Cup Classic. Flightline broke very well. Life is Good goes out to the early lead. And it is Life is Good and Flightline, and they're going at each other early on. That opening quarter mile was a quick one, 22. And it is still Life is Good. He's got a 2-length lead. Flightline now beginning to move on the outside. And Flightline takes off. Flightline has gone right by Life is Good. And it's Flightline. It is spine-tingling, jaw-dropping, awe-inspiring, Secretariat-like Breeders' Cup Classic win.
Classic. And
orientate. Albert the Great is gun to the lead. Tiznow not far behind. He's running third in the early going. And on the outside, the daunting presence of a horse of the year, Tiznow, and he's right there just off the pace fourth. Tiznow looms in second. Saki is there on the outside. Guided Tour fights on. Galileo's under a heavy drive. He's still 6 lengths behind. And here comes the arc winner, Saki, and he storms to the lead. Saki a narrow lead, and Tiznow is battling on, the American Horse of the Year, and the arc winner are heads apart with a furlong to go in the Classic. On the outside, Saki, Tiznow fights on. Here's the wire, desperately close. Tiznow wins it for America.
Zenyatta has a lot of ground to make. Summerbird in the red cap. And Zenyatta's come to the outside. This is unbelievable! Zenyatta! What a performance! One we'll never forget. Looked him.
Zenyatta. You could hear the crowd as Zenyatta was introduced on the public address system. She is America's darling in the thoroughbred set, going for a perfect 20.
There's the roar from the Churchill Downs crowd as the field is sent on their way, and Zenyatta is dead last. Zenyatta was slow into stride. She's got to be 5-6 lengths last as Zenyatta. Hainsfield a close-up fifth. On the outside of that comes Etched. Here's looking at Lucky racing in the 6th spot. And Zenyatta is dead last. Zenyatta is last. Mike Smith trying to find somewhere to run. Zenyatta now hooking to the grandstand side, and Zenyatta is now coming with her run. Looking at Lucky Blaine. Zenyatta is flying. Blaine trying to hold on. Blaine and Zenyatta. Blaine has won it ahead. Zenyatta ran her heart out but had to settle for second.